Good morning, everyone. How are we? Hope you're all doing well. Day 22. Getting through it. Coffee on. Already had a tea. Alright, so what are we doing today? So Livy's actually off today, which is fantastic. It means I'm not by myself on board. So we were thinking today, because it was, again, it's not great weather, we'll go for a walk and stuff like that. But we do have to do our food shop, like our big food shop today. So, yeah, we'll go down there, take you down there with us, why not? And go do our big food shop. But we were trying to think of something to do today, which would be something, yeah, just a little bit different. And as you know, I like cooking and stuff like that. So I'm going to make some, like, homemade buns, okay, so I'm vegetarian, but really I'm flexitarian. I do eat meat every now and again. So yeah, today is going to be one of those days. So I'm going to make, we're going to make some burgers, but we're going to make homemade everything. So we're going to make homemade buns, we're going to make homemade burger patties, we're going to make homemade crispy like onion strips. Yeah, literally a bit of everything. Obviously bacon we'll just buy, and yeah, we're going to try and sort of recreate some maybe some McDonald's classics and stuff like that. So yeah, that's sort of the plan. There's a real nice burger I love at McDonald's, the Almighty Texan it's called, I think, over here, and yeah, so I'm going to try and remake that. So that's pretty much our plan today. We'll just be in the kitchen doing a lot of cooking. So yeah, I mean, first things we're gonna have to do is go get all the stuff. So we'll go get showered up, get ready to go out, go face the world, get out, go get that, and then we'll come back, probably go for a walk, and yeah, we'll just see how the day takes us. But that's the plan anyway. So I will see you in a bit, I suppose. All right, see you in a bit. Right, we're off to countdown, and yeah, weather's bloody terrible outside today, and Libby just noticed that there's a lot more cars on the road. I think everyone's getting a little bit more chilled out about everything now, aren't they?
Yeah.
But oh well. Alright, well, we'll go see what this countdown's like, see if it's busy. Looks like it's not too bad, so good.
Good?
Yep. Alright, food shop all done. Nice and easy. That countdown's a little bit bigger than the other one as well, so even easier. One little upside to going to supermarket after Easter, as these are on special. So normally like $9. They were under $3, so good times. Right, so we're going to make these burgers, but the first thing I need to do is make the buns. So I'm going to make some homemade buns. So I'm going to get all the ingredients together, and then we'll get started on that. The recipe I've seen is for 8 buns, but I don't need 8. I need a couple, so I'm just going to halve everything, and yeah, I'm going to make slightly bigger buns than probably what I need to, but hey, I want to make some big burgers. So for the first thing, it was just half a cup of warm water, 1 1/4 teaspoons of dry yeast, and a tablespoon of sugar. I didn't put quite a tablespoon in because I don't want it super sweet. I'm not American, I'm English. Alright, well, we'll let that sit for 5 minutes, let it froth up a bit, and then we can get started on the next task. So I'll get all those ingredients together as well. Alright, so now we just add milk. So it's 1/4 cup of milk and 37.5 grams of butter, and then you stick that in the microwave and you heat it until the butter is melted. So it probably won't be long. I'll throw it in for 30 seconds and see how it goes. Okay, that was yeah, all up about 50 seconds, and it's nice and melted now. So that's that part. So we'll go on to the next bit. So now we basically just need to add the flour, the salt, that mixture we've just made, all to the meat, yeast and that, and mix it up with a wooden spoon. And yeah, until dough forms, and then we get to knead it for 7 minutes, which will take a little while. So I'll get onto that now as well. Just so you know, it's 2 1/4 cups of high grade flour, so bread flour, and yeah, just under a teaspoon of salt. And that's it. So we'll add all that together and get mixing. Alright, as you can see, it's starting to dough up. So now what we'll do is we'll pull it out, dust up our area, and then we'll knead it for 7 minutes. So It's a long process. I'm only 2 minutes in. My arm's already sore. What's that? Three minutes. 4 minutes. 5. 6. Okay, 7 minutes. There we go, we're done. Don't know why I have to do it for so long, but there we go. I'm sure someone can put a comment down below and tell me. So yeah, tell me why I need to knead it for 7 minutes. Okay, so now I just need to put this puppy in a bowl, which I've got beside me. Just lightly grease that up, put a tea towel over it, put it in a warm place for an hour or so, and that will just let it rise up a bit and yeah, get a bit bigger, and then we'll get back to it. So I can go rest now. All right, I'll see you back when this is done. Okay, so I've let the dough sit for like an hour or so. So now it's actually bang on. So now I just got to take it out, smash it out a bit, and then just actually it says cut in 8 pieces. Obviously it was going to be 8. It says so cut into 4 pieces, but I want quite a big bun, so I'm just actually going to cut it either into 2 or 3. I'll see. And then we basically just put it onto our tray, stick it in the oven at 200. Yeah. I'll have a look what else I need to do. So it turns out I've actually got to leave it for another 45 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll punch them out, cut them up into the pieces, make some balls into them, put them on my trays, put them in a warm area for 45 minutes, let them double in size again and just rise up a bit, make them a bit more puffy. And then basically all I do then is just get my egg mixture, whisk that up, lightly brush it over the buns, and then sprinkle my sesame seeds over that, stick them in the oven for 40 minutes, and then that is it. 14 minutes, not 40, 14. And then that's pretty much it. Then I can leave them. But while I'm doing letting it all rise again, I'm going to get onto the next stage of my burgers. So yeah, I'll show you what that is. Okay, so next part of the plan, whilst I let my balls of dough just rise a bit more for another 45 minutes, is I'm going to make like sort of crispy onion straws, which will go in the burger as well. So like I said, I'm trying to recreate one of the burgers that I like at McDonald's. So yeah, it's got crispy onion straws in it, so I'm going to make them. So basically all you need is a cup of flour, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of onion powder. I know we're putting onion, you know, it is onion, but apparently some of the flavour actually gets taken out of the onion when you frying it off, so you just put that onion powder in there just to make sure it is oniony. Half teaspoon of black pepper, and then I'll put half teaspoon of salt in. You can't leave the salt to the end, it's up to you, but I want to do them first. So you mix all that together, and that's your what you're going to basically batter it with. So now what we need to do is get our onion, chop it up, break it all apart so it's in little slivers, and then what we need to do is put it in some milk and let it sit for about 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, we'll do that as well. So then by that time that'll be done. Be able to start making our onion straws, but I've still got to make the burger patties as well, so we're going to make them from scratch as well. Make the whole burger from scratch, why not? It might taste awesome. All right, okay, there you go. You can see the onions sitting in all of the milk. So now we just leave this for, yeah, I'll probably only do about 40 minutes. We'll just wait for that bread to rise a bit more. So yeah, just leave that, and then we'll get on to the next process. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so the buns have not quite doubled in size, but they've been sitting for an hour anyway. So now all I need to do is just make a little egg wash, and then just sprinkle my sesame seeds over, and then bung them in the oven. All right, so I've taken these puppies out. The one that I thought was going to come out real well is actually looking really nice. Not quite as big as I wanted, but it's all right. Doesn't matter, they look bloody awesome. So on to the next step. All right, there we go. So that's our onion straw things. Probably could have done with having a little bit more moisture on them. They're not really stuck quite as well as I hoped, so just hope they come out all right anyway. But that's them, so we can put them aside. And now I can start making my burger patties in this bowl. So I'll start going through that and show you what I do. Basically all I need is 500 grams of beef, like, I don't know, 2 teaspoons of, well, it's actually Dijon mustard, but I'm going to use whole grain. I'm going to put like half teaspoon of paprika in there, some salt and pepper in there, and I did actually get some herbs and spices, but they fell out of the trolley when I was walking around. So I'm just going to pick some fresh parsley and I'll throw that in there as well. And then bind it all together a bit of egg, and then I'll grab some breadcrumbs as well. So I'll show you what to do. It's pretty easy really. Throw everything in a bowl, mix it up with your hands. Okay, there's my mixture. Okay, all that's pretty much mixed in there. So now I just want to break it up into a few burger sizes, make some nice shapes. You can use a little ring if you've got one, but if you don't, it doesn't matter. Alright, they're slightly different sizes, but it doesn't matter. Alright, that's them done. Let's put them on the tray, stick them in the fridge, and then we'll come back in a bit when we want to eat them. Alright, there they go. They're in the fridge. I've just thrown a little bit of olive oil over the top of them as well. So there's something else. Alright, it's getting on a bit. I've been in the kitchen for ages. So, you know, this McDonald's has definitely got it down to a fine art doing this. So this is taking ages. But I'm gonna do my onion straws now. So basically what you need is I've got my wok, fill it up with a load of water and get it really hot. I'm going to throw them in. Basically what you want to do, sorry, turn the light around. Basically what you want to do is when you throw one in, it wants to rise up straight to the top of the surface. If it drops down and stuff like that in the oil, it's not hot enough, get it real hot. So I'm just going to let that get hot for a while. And you want a decent layer in there. It uses quite a lot of oil. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll see how it goes. I'll cook all them up and then I can start cooking up my burgers. Throw some chips on, get some bacon going and doing all that. I mean, these are going to take a little while. So yeah, let's do that. Right, there we go. That's what should be happening. So you want to get them not completely brown. You want to let them go off a little bit and then throw them onto the towel. They'll just keep sizzling away when they're on the towel anyway. Okay, that will be brown enough. So we'll get them onto the paper towel and leave them there and go do the next batch. Right, as you can see, that's half of them, so they're nice and brown, and yeah, they taste bloody awesome as well. So I might give them a little bit more salt anyway, though. Okay, so we're not going to waste the oil. Obviously, yeah, that'd be a big waste. It's quite a lot of oil, so we're just going to use it in the pan to do the burgers as well, the patties, and then pretty much everything's done. Do the bacon as well, but I'm not going to do any chips because we've got quite a lot of the onion. So we're just going to have that as a side. It's probably a little bit, well, probably not as healthy to be honest, but it's all good. But we'll get these burgers on. There they are. Been cooling for a while, so we'll get them in the pan, cook them up. Right, just going to fry up some bacon first instead. Then we'll get the burgers in. They want to be the last thing we put in. Alright. Okay, so I've just let my burgers sit a little bit just to suck all those juices back into them. So they're nicely done. So I've got all my things on there that I've already shown you. So I'm just going to place one of these straight on top of them. It's easier said than done. See all that juice come out, lovely jubbly. So get some of my cheap cheese. I love this stuff. I'll eat it for days. So a layer of that on there, nice. And get my other one, nice and greasy. Play that on top. And get my other one. And then lay that on top, like that. Then grab my bacon, place that on top. You can see the burger's getting quite high now, so it's not quite a representation of the burger I was going for, but it doesn't matter. Right, so I've got that. So then just grab a bit of mayo, a bit of barbecue sauce. So this stuff actually tastes like the barbecue sauce that you get at Macca's, so that's good. Decent healthy layer of that. Then what I'll do is I'll get another layer of, get my bun, put a decent layer of mayo on that. Spread that around. There we go. Nice. So these burgers actually look quite stodgy, so we'll see how it goes. But I think that's everything. And then straight on top like that. Push it down a bit. And hey presto, I'll throw some more of these on the side. Don't want to waste these are awesome. Get some more of them. And there we go, that's the burger. So it's a pretty hearty burger, as you can see. I mean, I don't know, let's try and find something for, have I got a lighter? No. Okay, here's my sunglasses. My sunglasses is a comparison of how high that burger actually is. It's an absolute monstrosity. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm happy with that. It's taken me about 5 hours to make this thing, so yeah. So that's the homemade burger. Well, I'm going to go enjoy that now. As I said, I've been in the kitchen for hours and hours and hours, or sort of in between, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's actually about to fall over. So I'm going to go get into that now. That's pretty much it for day 22, I think it was. We just had word from the old PM that we might go into level 3 next week, but mate, that burger keeps falling over. But I can't see it happening. But we'll see. Positivity. All right, well, that's day 22. I'm going to enjoy my my beefy burger. Yeah, so if you want to try and make it, give it a go. Yeah, the bun could have done with maybe waiting a little bit longer. It's quite stodgy, but we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it, and it keeps wanting to fall over. All right, okay, well, I'm going to get into this before it falls over. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Just a little thing, just so you know, it tastes awesome, but far out. It's filling. I'm only halfway through and I'm stuffed.